Antonio Carlos Jobim's Corcovado Quiet Nights of Quiet Stars is the jazz standard of the month on my YouTube channel and Patreon page. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you the chords. Check a link to the description for the chord shapes and the chart from today, as well as a link to my Patreon page. So the form on this one goes A, B, A, C, and it's actually 34 bars. So you got an 8-bar A section, followed by an 8-bar B section, another A section that's 8 bars, and then interestingly the C section is 10 bars, giving us 34. Now then we've got a 2-bar tag for the coda, so for the last time through you go to this C6, so I suppose the last form through would be 36 bars because you'd have those 2 bars at the end also. So the A section starts on this A minor 6. Confusing thing about this, someone also could call that D9/A with an A in the bass. I really feel it, and here it is an A minor 6. Beautiful voicing as well. It sounds got a 5th on the top. So that's our first chord. And then an common feature in Jobim's work is descending bass lines, and we get that for the first 3 chords. So this A flat diminish, but it's got this E on the top as well, which is quite nice because that stays from the previous chord. So A minor 6 for 2 bars to A flat diminished with that E on the top. Then we're going to G minor 7 for a bar to C9, and then 2 bars of F major 7. So A minor 6, 2 bars, A flat diminished, 2 bars, and then 1 bar G minor 7, 1 bar C9, 2 bars of F major 7. Now I'm using the same comping rhythm all the way throughout. Here it is for the first 4 bars. And then it'll keep going. That same feel. What you got to watch there is I anticipate when there's a chord change, I play the chord on the and of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2. But I've made videos before on this bossa nova pattern, so I'll put a link to those in the description. So that's our A section. So 8 bars onto the B section. B section starts on F minor 7 for a bar to D9, and then we're going to go to E minor 7. Now typically when playing like swing rhythm guitar I wouldn't use open strings in chord voicings, but I think in bossa nova it naturally works quite well, especially if someone's playing on a nylon string guitar. So here's a voicing of E minor 7. We're going to then go into an A7 sharp 5 to a D9, then D minor 7, back to the A flat diminish. Now A flat diminish really works like a G7 if that's something you've not really come across before. Maybe something worth looking into, how diminished chords really are closely related to dominance. That gives us a B section like this. We then do another A, which is exactly the same as earlier. So A minor 6, A flat diminish, G minor 7, C9, F major 7. Now the C section is very similar to the B, but as I said earlier, it has 10 rather than 8 bars. Like the B, it starts out on F minor 7 for a bar, then we've got F minor 6, very subtle change there, E minor 7 to A minor 7, D minor 7, G7, E minor 7 flat 5, A7 sharp 5, D minor 7, G7. Now if you say just played the melody there, then you're going through to solos, you then go to A minor 6 and do it all again. If it was the very end of the song, you'd go D minor 7, G7, C6, but I put C6-9 because it works very well where I've written the chords. So that's the C section. Here is want to do the chords for you. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. As ever, if you have any questions about today's lesson, then please do leave them below and I'll get back to you. Now, this month on my Patreon page, there's tons of materials related to this. Like I said, if you want to learn a more interesting, more harmonically rich version of the chords, then there's a comping study for that. There's also a backing track, there's a chord melody, there's a chord tone outline, a beginner's solo, intermediate solo, recommended listening playlist. Plenty of things to dig into, along with all the other previous materials I've learnt up for other standards covered on this channel and my Patreon page. Anyway, thank you for watching today's lesson. Please leave a comment or hit that like button. Don't forget, jazz guitar lessons with myself, Andy, every Wednesday. Until next time, you take care.